Hello, scholars. I'm Chauncey Joyce, and I'm here today with Tyson Vines. Tyson Vines is the founder and financial advisor at V Financial Partners, a Cleveland based financial planning firm with clients nationwide in 33 states. Loving people through finance is what they do through financial planning, investments, insurance solutions. He's also a protection first planner who does his work with confidence, built to enhance clients' lives in an open, honest, enjoyable way. Tyson is in the financial services industry with 18 years of experience, 12 of them as a financial advisor, 6 of them in investment banking and institutional asset management industry. He's most proud of having his clients share how much of a blessing he and his team are to their lives. Two things to be proud of is his that he's built a business where he lives to enjoy his kids growing up and to be named one of the top 250 financial securities professionals in the country by Forbes magazine. He's a finance and accounting double major at Ohio University undergrad, a certified financial services professional with the American College, and a FINRA Series 6, 7, and life and health insurance professional. Wow, Tyson. Just imagine what you could just imagine what you could have done if you were a Bearcat.
I guess a bobcat will be superior for today. So
Okay, we'll let that slide. But no, but in all seriousness, though, Tyson, we've known each other for a while, and I know you've helped dozens of my students by sponsoring them throughout their CFA journey so that they could complete it. And I really think helping other people is the greatest thing we can do. So no one can doubt you've built a legacy around helping other people.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go for the interview. Your turn. So how do you describe your role to somebody you just met at a cocktail party or a neighborhood barbecue?
Awesome. I love people through finance every day. And I own a financial planning business that helps successful executives, business owners, and their families just make life better.
That's great. That's a good description. So
Yeah.
what's most unique and exciting about this industry?
There's so many things going on in this industry, thanks to technology and people and just how innovative I think we're forced to be. I thought there was a gap 12 years ago in between these big private banks and family wealth offices and just the regular family, or really the person that was just starting to really be serious, making 100 grand. So I really felt like there was no one really focusing on that $500,000 net worth to 5 million. And really, I just viewed it as like and grow with for the foreseeable future and for really forever in my career. So I just kind of leaned into that, and man, I was so excited. So there's 3 areas of the industry that I focus on. One is financial planning. People are really hungry for really good advice and human connection. I'm a big believer if we don't have an amazing person in common, or if I don't personally know you, we're just not going to do business together. I'm just going to do stuff online. And I found that to be really, really true. And so fiduciary financial planning fees is definitely a big growth driver in the industry right now. And then the other 2 areas is one is just investment management. Yeah, it's a race to the bottom for fees, but what that creates is that we can actually do amazing institutional portfolios for very low fees and affordability. So you can get this Wall Street institutional experience like right away, which is really, really awesome. And then the third area in insurance solutions, man, with interest rates just going up and then down and then back up again, there's so many things happening in life insurance. There's no one selling life insurance today, especially under age 50. So I got a few years left, but fewer people own it than ever, and there are fewer people selling it than ever. And products are always changing, and it's really creative. And I think it's just you lean into our humanity a little bit and have those uncomfortable conversations. So I pray that the financial service professionals, especially advisors, start talking about protection planning, disability insurance, life insurance, long-term care. It's hard to do, but it's fun to do, believe it or not. And it's really, really sets the stage for the future. So that's kind of my quick thought.
That's great. So do you mind sharing any challenges you faced when getting into your career?
Oh my goodness. I think the challenge is, number one, it's yourself. It's believing that you can. And, I walked away from an amazing career in institutional banking and asset management. It was a spot where I kind of maybe had to change geographies or companies, and earnings were really good. I mean, these were six-figure jobs, right? But they're like 60, 80, 100-hour weeks, and you're traveling a lot. And there's a lot of unknowns. So just knowing that you can control your time and control who you meet with and what you do, that was really attractive to me in this industry. But having that 5 to 10 years of experience first and then becoming a financial advisor, I have found invaluable. And as I meet more and more amazing big producers across the country, many of those folks that are doing the best had similar experiences. So, it can be really hard just starting out at 22 and having only friends and family. So you really have to have an amazing mentor and somebody that has extra capacity to take you on and mentor you and have extra clients to share with you, to really have that fast start that everybody wants to have.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite part of your job?
There's so many things that I love about it, but I think at the end of the day, I get to help people and solve problems all day. Like, I get to figure out like what are the 2-3 things in your mind and heart today, and let's tackle those. Let's figure it out. Let's find a solution. There's never one right way to do it. There's always choice, and it's just finding that medium between that emotional piece of life and financial planning and that raw, rational mind piece of financial planning. So it's just kind of that meeting, finding that middle with folks is really, really fun for me.
That's great. Now, do you have a least favorite part of your job?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think the first one is because I do a fair amount of just as much insurance as I do investments. Asking a woman how much they weigh or what medications they're on is not fun. So that's number one. But no, in all seriousness, like what I really, really don't like is death. It sucks. Like, I have just amazing clients, friends and family and life members that get sick and pass away, and you just realize how fragile and important your planning is, and that sucks. So now that I'm like 12 years into this, really the last 12 months, 18 months, it's hard. It's hard on your staff and you personally, because like you care about these people, and seeing them, kind of just deteriorate from who they were, or just disappear. It's really unfortunate. That part sucks, but it's something that you learn to deal with.
No, thanks for being so candid with that, Tyson.
Yeah.
Do you recommend any professional designations?
Absolutely. I'd say if you don't have that institutional banking or asset management experience that I have, is that I think the CFP is valuable. I think it's amazing. I think that kind of buys you that badge of honor, and it forces you to learn the key things that are important. And I do think in this world, you have to be a fiduciary planner as part of your business. I'm a hybrid advisor and proud to be that. But because I'm so open and transparent around commissions, I'm okay with it. But CFPs first. You just can't just have your life and health license. You have to have your Series 6 and 7. You got to be able to offer the whole menu. And then if you're, just a complete economics nerd junkie who just wants to be the hardest and do the hardest thing, okay. I want you to take the CFA because it's the cheapest MBA you can ever get. It is the gold standard. Okay. And it was so important. It was awesome. It was a great journey for me. But I do study for level 1 CFA. And if you like studying and passing that exam, well, this is the place for you. So
that's great. Thanks, Tyson.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing more and more my students have a focus on their mental health and taking care of it. Do you have any habits or routines or anything that help you prioritize mental health?
I think number one, I think mental health is tied directly to your heart, like your mind and your heart. And I think your spirituality is really, really important. It's something in society that we just kind of want to put by side. And it's not just going to church on Sunday. It's so much more than that. So it's finding your faith journey and leaning on that. That has helped my mental health more than ever. When I do care, and then having peers in your industry, having 5 to 10 people that don't work in your office that go through the same things that you do, having these support groups and friend groups and lean on each other. So I've been in study groups, if you will, with these top producers across the country. And just being able to talk to them has been invaluable as well. So those two things for sure.
Yeah, I think it helps too that you and I have both found professions that we're very passionate about, like we find fulfilling. So that's been helpful for us too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Tyson. So what other advice would you like to share with an undergraduate student?
I would just lean into opportunities. Lean into a student group that is really exciting to you, and it does not have to be business. So I was a Glee Club guy. I was the only business guy in Glee Club all 4 years of college. I thought that was amazing, really important to me. Whether that's political group or religious group, like lean into that. And then I would also too is that there's a lot of alumni who come on campus and because they care and they're taking time out of their time professionally or just time because they're retired and they want to give back. Take these people to coffee, invite them to lunch. They will change your life. And I have 3 or 4 stories that's definitely true.
I wish I had that advice years ago because I was so focused on homework and test and assessment that I really should have done more than that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyson.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before I say one more closing statement?
No, I would just say just lean into what you want to accomplish and see where in society there's a weakness that needs fixed or needs your time and your efforts. So just match those two, society's need and what you want to do, and the money will follow, I promise. So
yeah. Thank you so much, Tyson. I remember when I met you, we were on Ohio University's Finance Advisory Board. Remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
And as soon as I met you, I immediately knew you were the real deal. We've been friends ever since. I know I said it earlier, so I'll say it again. I know you've built your life around helping other people. You've made an impact on so many of them, including myself. So thank you so much, Tyson.
So fulfilling. All right. And go Bearcats.
Okay, there we go. Go Bearcats.
Thank you.
Thank you.